Hello all, today I want to talk to you about 4 different things that you need to do when you're getting ready to start your online business so that you can be successful at what you're trying to do. A lot of people go at starting an online business and they don't really know what they're doing and they don't really know what the steps are to get it off of the ground. So today I'm going to talk to you about 4 things that you need to do so that you can make sure that you launch your business successfully and you can get it off the ground. My name is John McFall and I want to welcome you all to the McFallRI channel where I teach you how to make $25 to $30 an hour doing food delivery, and I also teach you how to make online income. If you're thinking about starting a business this year, and a lot of people are, things are really getting tight now financially for a lot of people because inflation is rampant and we're dealing with shortages at the stores, so prices are going up. So there's a lot of people that are trying to look for ways that they can increase the money that they have coming in, and some of the people maybe like you are thinking about starting a online business so that you can make some extra money. We all are working hard trying to make ends meet, and sometimes it just gets a little bit tight, and we're in one of those situations right now with the economy the way it is. So I want to give you 4 key principles that you need to do to start your own online business so that you can be successful and start making money. The first thing I want to talk to you about is the product or the service that you decide to start selling. It is really important that you do your homework when it comes to deciding what you're actually going to sell, because this sets the tone of everything else that you do for your business. A lot of people see these online ads for these different ways to make money, and a lot of them are fake. A lot of them are just ways that these people, these gurus as they're called, is they're trying to get you to send them money for things. And the way you really should approach it is you need to take a look at yourself and don't just start by what everybody else is doing and what everybody else is spending money on. Sure, there's some good courses out there that will teach you what you need to know, but a lot of these are just money machines for these so-called gurus, and they might not be the best route for you to go. So the first thing that you really need to do is you need to decide what product and or service you are interested in working with. And this is really going to lead you on how you're going to get that product and or service to your customers. If you are thinking about selling products, you have got to line up where you're going to get those products from, whether it be places like, Walmart and Target for retail arbitrage, or if you're going to talk to a manufacturer about manufacturing your own product, or if you're going to use websites like ClickBank and Shopify and Alibaba and these other places to get the products that you want to sell. So the most important thing you need to do is, if you're going to sell a product, you really need to do your homework, and you really need to research where you're going to get those products from so that you're not paying too much for them and that you can actually get the products in the most timely manner for your clients when you start selling to them. If you decide to sell a service, you're going to have to really focus on learning and understanding what that service is so that you can provide the best service to the customers that you bring on. So you're going to have to do your research and find out what those services are and how you can do them. If you already have experience and education in something, that's great. If you're going at something brand new, it's something that you're really going to have to focus on getting that information and learning how to do it. And the great thing about doing service type business is is you can start with one thing and you can sell that one thing to your clients. You can learn how to do something and start selling that service, and then as time goes on, you can learn other things that are related to that service and add to your portfolio on what you can sell to clients. So if it's a service type business that you want to start, learn one thing and start with that, and then as you're doing that and you're growing and you're selling it, add other things and other services that you could provide your clients so that you could build really good income over the long term. The second most important thing then, once you decide what your product or service is you've got to really lay out who your target audience is. You want to create what they call an avatar. Basically what an avatar means is you want to lay out who the ideal client is for your product or service, no matter what it is. When you decide what that product or service is, you take a look at the different traits and the different interests of people, and you have really got to narrow down who those people are that you're going to sell to, so that you know where to focus your efforts, whether it be marketing on social media or advertising or paying for marketing. You have really got to focus in and narrow down with a sniper-like attitude who that target market is, so that you know who and how to get in front of the right people. So make sure that you take the time to really dive into who is the most likely people to buy from you, because this is going to really help you focus in your efforts when you're trying to get your products or services in front of those people. You cannot be everything to everybody when you get out here and you try to sell. You have got to really narrow down the right person so that you can get in front of the right people to sell your products or services. The third thing is once you have determined what your product or service is and you have decided who that niche market is, then you really got to focus your efforts on getting in front of those people that are going to buy from you. Whether it be doing social media stuff like Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or Snapchat or TikTok or some other type of platform. It could also be picking up the phone and making cold calls. If you're selling services, let's say to businesses, you could pick up the phone call and make cold calls to sell your products or services directly to those businesses. Another option is to use places like Fiverr and Upwork, which is places that you can go to sell digital products and services to people, and they are great platforms to get you your first customers coming in, and as you grow you can expand out of those, but those are good starting points for those type of things. So you really got to focus on where you need to do your marketing and how you need to get yourself out in front of the right people so that you can start selling your products or services. So figuring out where that marketing needs to go is highly important when you're starting your online business. The fourth thing I want to mention is this, is when you have a business online, it's best if you decide and come up with a business that you can resell to the clients that you have. In other words, if you're selling a product, come up with other products that are going to fit within that niche and have multiple different things that you can sell to people. If you have a service business, create a portfolio with different services that you can offer to people. So what you can do is once you actually get that client in, that you can actually sell other things to them, because when you are opening and starting an online business, it's easier to sell to the clients that you already have than it is to sell to brand new clients. So when you're thinking about doing an online business, think of expanding and offering multiple different things that you can do for those clients so that you can continue to sell to those same people, so you can make more money, and it's easier when you have clients already that you can sell other things to. So make sure that you think about coming up with multiple different things that you can sell to people so that you can sell to those same clients that are already buying from you. So wrapping up today's video, I want to go over what I talked about. First, you have got to figure out what the product or the service is that you are wanting to sell so that you can make sure that you're selling the right thing. The second thing I talked about was really hone in and narrow in on who that target market is that you are trying to sell to so that you can get the right people in front of your products or service so that you can actually sell them. Don't try to be everything to everybody. Then you need to figure out, the third thing I talked about was marketing and advertising to those people. You've got to figure out the best way to get your name in front of those people so that you can start selling your product or service to them. And then the fourth thing I talked about is start trying to come up with multiple different things that fit within your niche so that you can sell more than one thing to each person, or you can have repeat customers. So if you do these four things up front when you're getting ready to start your online business, this will help you be more successful in doing your online business. One thing a great online business needs is a website. If you're thinking about starting an online business and you need to throw together a website, one of the best places that I've found for people starting is to use Bluehost. Bluehost is a great starting platform to host your website and build your website from. And the great thing about Bluehost is you can do it for anywhere from about $3 to $5 a month when you're starting. If you check out my link in my description, I do get a small commission from them if you use the link and sign up for the web hosting with them. But it's such a great price to get your business off the ground. If you're interested in starting a website, go check out Bluehost here and see if they can help you out. I'd also like to ask you to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. Finally, I want to leave you with, I hope that you are out there getting the money that you and your family deserve. And with that, I want to say thanks.